My name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel, Callie Jenny's Crafty Stitching. If you are new here, I hope you will enjoy today's video and consider becoming a part of the family. And if you are my returning friends and family, I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me again for another edition of Unboxing Painting Fairy Cross Stitch. All right, well, as I am filming this, let's see, today is Monday, November 10th. It is about 4:45 in the morning, as usual. And I am behind because I have been on vacation for the last week on a cruise. So I do have a bunch of videos I need to make, a bunch of unboxings I need to do. So be sure to stay tuned for that. But for this one, we are going to start with this one from Painting Fairy. I know I have more Painting Fairy things on the way, so I'm not even sure what this is at this point. Because I've had so many things come in, but we are going to take a look. But before we do, I'm going to take a quick look at their website here. Hopefully the glare won't be too bad from the lights. But as you can see, it does say free shipping on all orders over $49. It says no customs duties for US, Canada, Europe, and the UK. So that is always great news. And then of course you can scroll through and check out, they have their kits. You can look by fabrics, their embroidery thread, which you know how much I love their embroidery thread. I've gotten the whole master set. Their tools, including their aluminum frames, which are excellent. Limited time offers and charts and patterns. So there's a lot to check out here. It is all cross-stitch stuff and cross-stitch related items. They do customs as well. And you can just kind of scroll through and take a look at everything they have. They have collections lists. You can look by types, you know, flower, cross-stitch kits, landscapes, etc. Take a look at their tools, their new products. This is a section I love. And in fact, I need to get on here and take a look again now that I've been gone for a week. I didn't have very good service out on the oceans, so I've missed out on a lot. And then just kind of scroll through. It's an excellent website. This is an excellent brand. They do have their own channels on, you can check them out on TikTok. You can check them out on Facebook. They're on Instagram, all those. You can go check out their videos. They do a lot of videos showing a lot of their kits completed. They are very, very high quality canvases. If you have been with me for any time at all, this is no surprise to you. You're used to this already. I've shown many Painting Fairy items and I love them. They also do customs and that's something they're working to improve on as well. As far as processes and making sure that when they do a custom, that the people submitting the pictures have a right to do so. It's either their picture or they have permission to use it. And I've spoken with Painting Fairy Cross Stitch, and that is very important to them as well. Integrity. So they are putting immediately in place a protocol for making sure of that. So it's just such an excellent company, such great integrity, and I just love that, and the quality is excellent. Okay, so who is ready to take a look at what is in this package? I need to take a drink of my coffee. This is cup number 2 for anyone who is counting. A lot of times though, I do wind up dumping out maybe half of this second cup of coffee, but we'll see what happens today. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. It always comes in these beautiful boxes. I love the Painting Fairy box. Sorry about the lights again, but boxes are always beautiful. On the back, it has a lot of the information, how to do the different stitches, and then of course all of their information, their their environment, green certificate, high definition, 447 DMC standard colors, just gorgeous. And all of their kits are in the Egyptian cotton. Okay, so let us take a look. Look at that, lifetime after sales service. Okay, never noticed that before. Okay, I guess that means that once you purchase something, you can reach out to them for a lifetime for assistance. I'm not surprised though. Very, very helpful. All right, let's take a look at what we have in here. I'm not even sure what all we have in here, honestly, because I have forgotten. All right, so let me go ahead and hopefully this, I think we should be able to get through this. I'm not even sure what all this is. Let me move this kind of out of the way. I do love this little bag. You know what, hold on one second. Okay, just had to make sure of something. All right, so first let us take a look at our tool bag, which I am loving this little bag with the stars and moons all over it. Love, love, love that. All right, definitely be saving this bag. Okay, so we got our typical little 3 bobbins. We do have them in like a white or clear color instead of the pink we usually get, which I like that. I like to get something different. That's nice. Okay, so those are always handy. We have this pack of needles. Let's see, it looks like it's size 26, which I am thrilled about that. 26 is my absolute favorite. And it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's 8 needles in here. Let me open this up and take a look. Yeah, 8 needles. And that is what they look like. It looks pretty good. Very nice. I'm very happy to get some 26. I've gotten an awful lot of 28s. And I actually just had, I think it was one of the size 28s break on me last night. So I'm very happy to get the 26. This is my all-time favorite to get. Oh my gosh, they put 2 of them in here. So we got 16 needles. Wow. Also size 26. Well, I can't tell you how excited I am about that. Again, my favorite size. And then we got our gold handle scissors again, which I'm not mad at that. I do have a lot of them at this point, but I'm okay with it because I like a lot of scissors. I have them everywhere, and then when one gets dull, I have plenty more. And it does get dull occasionally because if I don't have something else close to hand, I often will use those when I shouldn't for stuff I should not use it for. And then they get dull and, you know, that is that. All right, we got that in our cute little bag again with our little moons and stars on it. That is adorable. I love this bag. Okay. All right, we did get, of course, their brochure. Looks like it's folded a little weird today. But this gives you all the information about their processes. This has their, this is folded weird today, product inspection and then inspection standard certificate, so you know that they are doing an excellent job of making sure all their products that go out are excellent quality, and just kind of their color processes and everything. So you always get that little brochure just to tell you a little bit about it. You get this care instructions. On this side, it has the care instructions. And then on this one, it does tell you about their Painting Fairy cross stitch 482 colors of Egyptian cotton thread. We've talked about this before. I've done a comparison. You cannot really tell the difference between, they source their materials from the same place as DMC, and you really cannot tell the difference other than the price. The DMC is 65 cents a piece. The Painting Fairy is 30 cents. So, I mean, it's less than half. You can get either one. If you just have to have the DMC, you absolutely can purchase it through them. But for me, I was more than happy to pay less than half. It does have your cross-stitch explanations. It has your, tells you about the different stitches. Whew, get it out there, Jenny. Get it out. All right. Oh, and then they sent us another little gift here. So let us take a look. See what color they sent us today. All right. It's a pretty, pretty color. All right. This is the Painting Fairy brand. It is in the color 816. That is a very pretty color. And I'm sure you can tell. It looks just like DMC. it's very excellent quality floss. There's no way I'm going to pay 65 cents when I can pay 30. I can tell you that. So thank you very much, Painting Fairy, for sending that. Appreciate you guys. I saved each and every one of these because why wouldn't I? All right. Let me put that out of the way over here. All right, so let us take a look at what we have in here. I think this must be a large kit. See if we can remember what this is. If I can get it out. I mean, this is a big kit here. Look at it. It had two of those little fresh packets. One says jasmine, one says lavender. I think I can smell this one a little bit, but that is it. So I gotta make sure I throw those out so the cats don't get it. Take another sip of my coffee. All right. Move that bag out of the way. Let's see. What do I have here? All right. So I got another one of these stacked Christmas cats. I'm not going to go through this one. I've gone over it in previous videos. At this point, I'm not even sure how many of these stacked cats I've gotten. I will probably sprinkle them throughout the giveaways that I do. Just because I do have so many. So, and our resident co-host here may come to say hello. I'm not sure. All right, so I'm not going to go over that again. I've gotten it too many times at this point. All right, so let us see what we have here. Oh, yes. All right. Move this out of the way. First, we'll pop this open. I love these resealable envelopes. They're very thick. They're well made. All right, let's just sit that over here. And this is what we got. Dragon's Bloodline. Now, I did do a little short video, I know on TikTok, because they were having a flash sale on this. And I just loved it. Absolutely beautiful. The elf girl with the dragon. Look at the detail in that. With the tree and the plants and flowers. Look at, she's got his hand in hers. It's just so precious. Beautiful detail on this. Gorgeous. All right. And then we have, especially on these larger ones, Painting Fairy often does these blocks of symbols. So like if it has multiple symbols of one type, just, you know, different colors, they will put them all in boxes so it's easier for you to tell the difference, especially like on these little O's. So I do love that. Look, oh my gosh, there must be a lot of colors in this one. All right, let me see what we have here. Oh my gosh. Now, some of these could be repeats because sometimes they are, but typically that is when they have like backstitch or whatever. And apparently there is no backstitch in this one, my friends. This is all full cross stitch. So that is nice. You know, it says 123 colors. Wow, 123 colors. Now, I'm sure because from 87 to 123 are blends. So I'm sure there are repeat colors in that. But even still, that is a whole lot of colors. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Well, definitely a lot of colors in that one. We'll take a look at their printing for their chart, which is always excellent. So you can see here. Look at that. So easy. So if you needed to, maybe you're not sure about a symbol or whatever on your canvas, you can refer back to this, and it's easy to read. So it just makes it so nice. There are quite a few pages. Let's see, it starts with one. Let's see how many chart pages we have here. 12. Now, at least part of them are, or at least one, is a partial. Okay. Let's get back, focused back out here. All right. So that is our excellent long booklet here. I say booklet, it's not, the pages aren't attached, but still, it is very nice, very good quality. And again, this is called Dragon's Bloodline. And I believe I got this, yeah, I got this in 14 count. We'll take a look at this first, and then we'll take a look at the floss. All right, so let us go ahead. I can tell already this one's going to be very busy. Of course, I kind of got that idea when I saw how many colors there were in it. So let me pull it out. Oh my gosh. Ooh, this thing is huge. All right, I don't think I want to be able to show it all. Let me see if I turn it this way. Even this way I can't. Let me try to pull up a little bit. Okay. All right, you can see most of it that way. As you can see, this is huge. This is the top up here. I will flip it around. I just want you to get an idea how big this is. It is huge. All right, it is 320, does that say 329 by 436, I think is what it says. Let me check their site and where I purchased it to see if I can get more information, because I don't have my glasses on this morning, so I'm having trouble seeing. Okay, so yeah, in the 14 count, it is 70 by 90 centimeters. So this definitely is a really good size one. You can also get it in 11 count, 16, and 18 count besides the 14. And right now they do still have this on a sale. Normally it is $79.80 US dollars, and right now it is still $45.80. So, and again, that's for a canvas that's 70 by 90 centimeters. It's huge. This one does have the symbol legend along the side. That symbol legend will match the one in your booklet. It always does, so that's always very handy. And you can see there are some areas that are going to have some blocking, but there's a whole lot of very busy areas. And again, 123 colors when you include the blends. I mean, obviously it's going to be very busy. You saw the picture. There's a lot of detail in that picture. All right, so let me try to fix this. All right, we're going to try to zoom in a little here. All right, so you can see the printing on it. The printing is always fabulous. I've yet to see a painting fairy that isn't. But as you can also see, this one is definitely going to have a lot of busy spots. I mean, but it's clear. Whether there's any confetti, I don't know. I can't really tell. There's just so much going on this canvas in a lot of the areas. There very likely is confetti. I do see a lot of color blocking as well, though. So let me see if I can I can only move this so far because it's so huge. All right, let's go back out some. There are a lot of areas that have a lot of color blocking too. So if you get tired of the really busy parts of it, there is a lot of color blocking, especially like down here at the bottom. There's a whole lot of color blocking. So it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. That I am absolutely sure of. So let me go ahead and fold this huge canvas back up to get it out of our way. All right, and we're just kind of like bring it up here. See if we can't get it to focus in. There we go. But look at that. So clear. It's beautiful. Really is. All right. Let's go back down, get zoomed back in down here. We're going to take a look at our floss. Let me move that out of the way. Let us come back up. All right, let me reposition a little bit. Starfire might be getting ready to bomb us, not sure. Okay, move that all over here. Now give me a moment to open this up. It's going to be a little bit noisy. Here she comes. And there she is. Say hi, Starfire. Tell everybody good morning. Let's see. Let me see if I can say hello. Say good morning. Hey, good morning. She's like, they always take it very hard when we leave. Let me reposition this. So she has been like by my side since I got home. She's following me everywhere. Poor baby girl. Her missed mom. All right, get this open. All right. Oh my gosh. Look at all this extra color. And blacks and brown and gray. But you saw the picture. There's going to be a lot of this. That's okay. I used to really dislike 310. It honestly doesn't even bother me anymore. So I've gotten used to it. Okay, and then we have our beautiful little bow, purple. I love purple. It's like they know that. I just love that. And then, of course, we got 3 different floss cards. No, I'm sorry, we got 4. So I know that these are 30 each. So that would be 30, 60, 90, and then 15 is 105, 107. So there's actually 107 different colors. And then the rest will be made up in the blends to the 123. But wow. That is a whole lot of colors. All right, let us go ahead and take this off. Take another drink of my coffee. Just going to lay right there. I feel so sad I have to go to work today. She obviously really missed me. Poor baby girl. I wish I could take her with me. All right, let us go ahead and take a little closer look at these pretty colors. Obviously, a lot of earthy tones in this kit to be expected. Pretty. Okay, and our next one. Again, look at those beautiful colors. I can enjoy a good earth tone palette too. How about you? Raise your hand if you can also. I love it. It's something different. I'm just trying to lay them this way, I guess, because she's right there. And again, I feel bad because we've been gone for a week. And she obviously really missed me and I don't want to move her. All right, some more. Oh, a lot of pretty greens in this one. Even some pretty reds and some beautiful purple in there. So nice. And then our last one. These are really pretty colors in here. Hopefully it's not blurry. Trying to get reset up here back where I was because I didn't like where I was filming the last couple of videos. All right, so that is all our colors. Look at that. This is a beautiful palette, a beautiful earthy tone palette when you want to shake things up because as you all know, if you've been following me for any time at all, you know I have a lot of very colorful palettes. That's what I gravitate to. But I do like, I like a good landscape. I do love earth tones as well, and it's nice to mix it up. All right, so let us take a look one more time at all these together. And look at that. Just beautiful. Beautiful floss. And again, this is the Egyptian cotton. They do all their kits in Egyptian cotton. Even the little tiny ones are done in that. All right, so let us recap. I'm not going to spread this all out. It's too large, and I'm not going to move her today. We got our beautiful canvas. We got our envelope to keep everything in. We got our beautiful booklet. We got our gorgeous floss. Just beautiful, beautiful floss. And, of course, our excellent little tool bag. And, again, when you do an order through Painting Fairy, they don't put the needles and everything in each and every kit inside the package. They put it in a drawstring bag for you and put all the tools in that. And you get plenty. I mean, look at you think 16 needles is going to be enough? I think it's going to be enough. So, and I'm thrilled that they did it in 26, size 26 this time. But all of that, excellent quality. I'm so happy. I'm always thrilled with them. Thank you so much, Painting Fairy Cross Stitch. You guys are excellent. I love you guys. And they're always so quick to help, too. When I need help and I email them, they respond so quickly, even in their off hours. I mean, I just can't say enough about them. I absolutely love this company. All right, everybody. All the information will be down in the description box below, as well as my 5% discount code, for which I believe is just Callie Jenny for 5% off. And There will be an affiliate link that you can use if you would like. It's not necessary, but you can if you want to. Just kind of help support my channel. And that is going to be it for today, guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. Please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video so other cross-stitch enthusiasts can find their way to me. And I hope you will all be very safe and always be blessed. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.